Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 44 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of fans are really looking forward to is to witness exactly how the new Force powers that will be inserted in the film by director J.J. Abrams will be utilized for the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren, and exactly how it's really going to benefit the characters in this movie from start to finish of Episode 9. We do know that J.J. Abrams wanted to use as much Star Wars Legends material as much as possible in order to tell a very unique and original story that would also really evolve the Star Wars franchise in a different direction into something completely new by using this movie as a foundation to create new Star Wars lore. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Kylo Ren and Rey are said to be holding hands inside of a strange environment, where it's described that they are said to be inside of a dark environment that is said to be them using a new Force ability called flow walking. During this scene, it's explained that they begin to see visions of the past from the prequels, originals, as well as untold stories that fall in between the past 8 Star Wars films. Now, it's explained that one of the visions that both Rey and Kylo Ren are said to witness include a moment in which Rey and Kylo Ren see a strange figure in a purple cloak levitating Darth Vader's lightsaber in front of Darth Vader, kneeling on the ground, where it's explained that this mysterious figure is actually Supreme Leader Snoke in disguise. The sequence is described to offer a visual of Snoke providing Darth Vader a lesson about the origins of the dark side in the spiritual realm that J.J. Abrams wanted to expand from the Star Wars comics. Snoke is described to be telling Vader a line of ancient Sith code that is said to be heard by both Rey and Kylo Ren in the scene, where the vision slowly begins to fade away as Kylo and Rey pass by. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, we do know that The Rise of Skywalker is going to use a lot of Jedi, Sith, and Force lore in order to really give us a different side of the story of the Star Wars franchise. Now, with J.J. Abrams trying to really expand of what was already hinted at in the current Star Wars comics surrounding Darth Vader in the spiritual realm, and how Vader essentially was trying to bring Padme Amidala back from the dead, this really does serve as a scene that's going to really bring Star Wars in a different direction, really adding a different medium to the franchise, if you will. That, of course, exploring the spiritual realm and, of course, providing us a new type of Force power that's going to be used by both Rey and Kylo Ren that is called flow walking. Now, flow walking, in case you guys did not know, is an ability that was used by Jason Solo in Star Wars Legends. He was the original version of Ben Solo. And now that's actually going to be a big part of Episode 9, the fact that he wants to create his own version of the Worlds Between Worlds by Dave Filoni. It also makes a lot of sense as to why there were discussions between both Abrams and Filoni. You can really now see exactly why Abrams needed some advice, if you will, of creating a new medium of the Star Wars franchise, like what Dave did in Star Wars Rebels by essentially creating time travel. Now, in this particular scene, it's actually said that Supreme Leader Snoke is wearing a purple cloak while levitating Darth Vader's lightsaber in front of Darth Vader kneeling before Snoke. Now, what's really intriguing about this, I want to go over the purple cloak. This could very well be the Bishop from the Vader Immortal video game, that VR video game. A lot of people have been talking about this, that this character may very well be Supreme Leader Snoke due to how he talks like Snoke, the same exact words that he uses, like, within your grasp. You know, the Bishop and Supreme Leader Snoke say the same exact lines of dialogue that are very similar. But I want to go over this particular moment in which it's actually said that Snoke is delivering a passage of the ancient Sith code to Darth Vader in this segment, as both Rey and Kylo Ren are said to pass this entire area of the vision. Now, this reminds me as, once again, the Worlds Between Worlds. If you look at Ezra Bridger, you know, how he saved Ahsoka Tano from Darth Vader, from her getting killed by Vader, I should say. that essentially was the ability to really change the events of the past and the future, where this flow walking ability does not allow a Force-sensitive individual to really change any elements of the past. That's a big thing about Episode 9, is that this is not a thing that allows one to change the past or to change the future and everything around those lines. This is essentially just being able to learn about the past and to learn about what may happen in the future for both Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, Supreme Leader Snoke, we will be learning more about him in future comics and in this movie as well. In fact, Disney and Lucasfilm want to create a brand new expanded universe in 2020, which is really going to be used as a way to really kickstart the new EU. And that's going to be a very interesting thing to see exactly what happens after the events of Episode 9. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below and let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.